Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into the definitive guide for students stepping into the workforce for the very first time. Look, if you're trying to figure out how to navigate university life while, earning enough to survive on more than just instant ramen, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to break down the latest data and strategies straight from the 2026 Mitra Network report to give you a crystal clear roadmap. We're talking about exactly how to get hired, even if your resume is literally blank right now, and more importantly, how to balance it all without completely losing your mind.
Okay, let's dive into this right away, because this is the #1 fear that absolutely paralyzes students. Will a part-time job completely ruin your GPA? Well, the data actually says the exact opposite. Yeah, you heard that right. According to the research, working part-time often yields better academic grades. It's like a built-in productivity hack. Students who balance a job alongside their studies are shown to develop way better time management skills, plus increased motivation. Basically, it forces you to be structured. So let's completely toss out the myth that working means failing. Done right, it actually sets you up for major academic and professional success. So let's turn that job hunt anxiety into some totally empowered, actionable steps.
To get us there, we're breaking this explainer down into 4 key parts. First up, mindset, more than pocket money. Second, the toolkit, zero experience resumes. Third, opportunities, finding your fit. And finally, a roadmap for that all-important work-study balance.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, Mindset, more than pocket money. If you're looking at a part-time job as just a quick way to grab some weekend cash, you are leaving massive value on the table. We really need to reframe what this job represents, and this brilliantly illustrates why. These roles, they are the ultimate training ground for your future career. You're gaining practical work experience before you've even snagged your degree. You're developing real-world communication and time management chops, and you're building a professional network from scratch. Plus, you get a serious boost in financial independence. But here's the absolute best part. You get to explore different career paths. Think of it like a test drive. You get to try out an industry and see if it's actually for you, long before committing your entire career to it.
Moving on to Section 2, the toolkit, zero experience resumes.
Now, you might be wondering, how on earth are you supposed to apply for a job when you have literally zero professional experience? It's the classic catch-22, right? You need a job to get experience, but you need experience to get a job. Well, your secret weapon here is the soft skill pivot. Let me tell you a little secret. For entry-level positions, employers are absolutely not expecting you to be a 10-year industry veteran. Soft skills, things like rock-solid reliability and genuine enthusiasm, matter significantly more to these hiring managers than prior technical experience. Seriously, they want someone who shows up on time, is eager to learn, and brings a great attitude to the team. That beats a mediocre, lengthy work history any day of the week. To actually put that into practice, we've got the Zero Experience Application Checklist. This is your exact step-by-step tool to landing that very first interview. First up, tailor your resume for each specific position. Seriously, don't just blast out the exact same document to 50 places. Second, highlight non-traditional skills. Like, did you lead a massive group project at school? Or maybe you managed the logistics for a campus club? Put that down, it totally counts. Third, like we just talked about, aggressively emphasize your enthusiasm and your reliability. Fourth, write a compelling cover letter. Tell them exactly why you want to work for them specifically. And finally, follow up after applying. It sounds simple, but that single act of following up demonstrates the exact kind of proactive reliability that employers are literally desperate for. Okay, so your resume is armed and ready. Where do you actually apply?
That brings us to Section 3, opportunities, finding your fit.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it organizes the chaos. There are dozens of jobs out there, from dog walking to data entry, and it can feel super overwhelming. But categorizing jobs by your student lifestyle clears that up instantly. If your schedule is just all over the place and you need to work from your dorm, check out the remote and flexible options. Freelance writing or being a virtual assistant can offer fantastic pay, anywhere from $7 to upwards of $50 an hour, entirely on your own time. Need a quiet environment where you might even sneak in some studying? Look into the campus and study-friendly category. Being a library or bookstore assistant puts you in a great academic environment for around $8 to $12 an hour. Or, if you just need immediate, accessible work, the fast cash options highlight retail and delivery roles. Think DoorDash or Uber Eats. These give you ultimate flexibility and really quick payouts. The whole idea is to match the job to your specific life right now.
But hey, remember that mindset shift we talked about earlier? Whenever possible, try to choose a position that acts as a stepping stone to your desired industry. Doing this gives you a major professional head start. Say you want to be in education. Well, tutoring directly builds those teaching skills and honestly pays incredibly well. Or if you're dreaming of starting your own business one day, taking on freelance work demonstrates real-world entrepreneurship. And don't knock customer service. Working those roles is secretly an intensive masterclass in professional communication. Just be strategic about where you're spending your time.
All right, let's wrap things up with Section 4, Roadmap, the work-study balance.
Let's move to and see how this builds your actual survival strategy, because we have to tackle the ultimate fear here, juggling this brand new job while still passing your classes. Getting the job is really only half the battle. Keeping your academic life afloat is the true test. So here's the playbook. Step 1. Set clear boundaries. You have got to ensure work hours do not bleed into your crucial study sessions. Communicate your availability to your boss immediately. Step 2. Choose flexible employers. You want businesses that specifically hire students and actually understand the craziness of an academic calendar. Step 3. Start small. Please don't jump straight into a heavy schedule. Build up your hours as you get used to the pace. And Step 4. Use time management techniques. Things like time blocking or the Pomodoro technique, where you focus intensely for short bursts followed by a quick break. These are going to be absolute lifesavers when you're maximizing your limited free time.
Now, I want you to burn this number into your memory. 15 to 20. This is the magic number of weekly work hours. Studies consistently show that 15 to 20 hours a week is the absolute sweet spot during the academic semester for peak performance. It's enough time to earn a meaningful income and build up that resume, but it restrains you from overdoing it and falling behind in your classes. And to keep yourself safely in that sweet spot, you absolutely must follow the ideal balance rules. First and foremost, firmly remind yourself that your primary purpose right now is earning a degree. Education has to come first. Second, reduce your hours or request time off when exam season hits. A good employer will totally respect this boundary. Third, if you need the money, make up the difference by increasing your hours during school breaks to maximize those earnings. And finally, rigorously monitor your grades. If you see a dip, even a small one, that is your immediate flashing red flag that you are overcommitted and you need to scale back at work. Establishing these boundaries is literally the only way to prevent burnout.
So there you have it, folks. You now understand that part-time work can actually boost your grades when balanced correctly. You've got the toolkit to leverage your soft skills and completely conquer that zero-experience resume. You know exactly how to find the opportunity that fits your crazy schedule, and you've got the roadmap to fiercely protect your academic boundaries. You have all the information you need, so the only thing left is to ask yourself this. You have the roadmap. Which professional superpower will you build this semester? Get out there, update that resume, and take control of your future. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and good luck out there.